Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that, the mending charm Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
Well, it's secret, but part of it is we're trying to fit into a crystal. Jerry, we can stop you guys now. Go, don't cross the crystal. Because we work this out like kids. Lost. No, I control myself.
Professor, why must I complete these tasks?
They are meant to give you first-hand experience as you proceed to master new bits of magic. Good luck, and I shall see you soon.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Might some kind soul help me?
you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst, that no-talent moon mind. I wanted to make some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel. Just because they're sprayed all over with smelly gobstone spit, it's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own. I don't think I know the necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
I'll see what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones, do come and see me again. I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
Accio! Brilliant. Revelio. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Levioso! Accio! Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
Royal tarts are very rare. They are only eaten at the most sacred gathering in Italy, annual back-wedding ceremony. It is so legendary that countless thieves will risk Just one fact. Tart's head will be decapitated if the tarts don't make it to the ceremony. And we trust one guy to deliver them. Royal Tart.
He's magnificent.
He used to be, but he's gone mad and old, so he can't deliver the tarts anymore. Cinnamon Bun offers him the position, but he's kind of...
Hey, Princer, here I go. I'm stuck.
Princess,
Let us deliver the tarts.
are you sure, Finn? This is really important.
Princess, I've never been more sure of anything in my whole life. I'll do anything it takes to keep you alive and safe. We won't let you down.
I accept your offer. Welcome to the Tartarium!
Wow. So human.
No, boy. Those are the reject tarts, full of imperfections. These are the perfect tarts.
Revelio.
Simply packed into one of Miles' anti-gravity tote chambers.
Toad sweet.
Now, I want you to tote those tarts through that tunnel. The Royal Tart House takes you directly to the Royal Congressional
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Well protected. But keep your eyes peeled for any sign of danger, okay?
Yep.
Good. Now here's your map.
What are you up to now?
These bubbling chemicals all over the place.
That's paralyzing potion, Finn. Don't touch it. It'll paralyze you forever. Thank you, boys. And remember, my head is on the
Accio.
Let's go. Wait. I gotta sit down. Go! Okay. Bye. That's fun, but why'd you do it? Look, everyone splits twisted here in that Royal Tart Pack. Soon you'll be a deep voice take the one half of you but expand the tart toter to take. The desert of doom.
Revelio.
Scary as it might be. Yeah, that mostly just looks empty. I mean, what thief would ever hang out here? Nothing to steal. Well, I think my friend might be kind of brilliant. I mean, I'm not saying I'm brilliant, but it's a pretty brilliant plan. True. This place is perfect for cards. Yeah, and the backrubbing ceremony is right over those mountains. This tart town is gonna be a total cakewalk.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Close by. Doesn't smell.
Revelio.
Yeah, check it out. Don't hurry now, baby. Come on. I was sure we'd be safe in the desert of doom. Look what you see. Those are dirty tart burglars. I think you're just dirty hobos. No, man. They are cold-blooded tart destroyers. You have to know that. They're gonna get us. Why? They're gonna kill Princess Bubblegum by stealing our tarts. Oh, yeah. But how could Jimmy stuff up? Yeah, go on. Get it. We'll mess you up crazy. Listen up and tell your friend. Next time you want to steal one of our tarts, you know we do. And the next time you want to steal one, you picture this guy right here chewing on your brain. What the? That means getting the tart.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Revelio.
They're radical. No tart problems here. Yeah, right. Everything's bazoos. Oh, look, something's glitching the sun. It's so dark now.
Well,
Accio.
I think the We still got some tarts. The princess is still safe. Oh yeah. Who knows what?
Revelio.
Old cinnamon butt probably got his hands full. Bye.
Why shops always refer to standard
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio. Revelio.
It's like a reminder to really stay sharp and play extra safe. For instance, keep this scary tavern here. No sane person would ever bring a tart out there. So babies. Exactly. You are on a roll today, buddy. You. Yeah, you. Just like skip my blood.
Revelio.
Hey, Sam? Yeah, Jake? All the way up my arm? Nope. Jake, let me see those matches.
I'm just saying, you'd think she was the kind
Accio. That's the last of Zenobia's gobstones. I should go and see her.
You blew it, man! My plan sucked! It sucked all along! I was blinded by my hubris. Now BB's gonna get caught, and it's all my fault! Whoa, take it easy, buddy. You still got 2 whole parts left. BB's gonna be fine. You think so? Yeah, why not? Keep on that time! Huh? Drop it them tons! You're an episode! Right up for you! Man, you got a laser gun! Yeah! Now I gotta look at the dance for lunch. He's gonna get cold. Yeah, or he can smash in there. Stop Connor from chopping her head off. You're right! Jake, let's go save Princess Bubblegum!
Another perfectly chopped tarts!
You can't imagine how inconvenient. Oh, I invented new
Chief, I won't eat that tart. I'll eat this other tart instead!
No, Princess, no!
The princess is paralyzed! I'm not paralyzed! I'm blessed with the flavor!
We must have shared the poison tarts all along. Yep, all part of my master plan. Whatever, man.
I hope you've had more luck than I did tracking down my...
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
Really? I didn't think it was possible. However did you do it?
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all my future victories to you. Speaking of which, now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
I'm sure they'd be willing to play after the trouble spent getting them back. It's a fine idea.
Isn't it? Oh, we'll have so much fun together laughing as all the losers get sprayed, which won't include me. Very well, off I go. Wish me luck.
there's something in there. I just...
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble
Revelio.
on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Accio! This looks like the location from the painting. What could be so special about it? Lumos. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Nat is good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Rumor has it that...
Oh dear.
Is everything all right?
Oh, hello. Thank you for asking. I'm Cressida, by the way, and I'm afraid everything's not all right. We may be in a spot of trouble with the librarian. You see, I'm fond of creating my own charms. Thought I'd perfected my light as a feather charm to use on my library books. My arms get so tired carrying them around all day. But I must have confused the Latin word for feather with bird in my incantation, because when I opened my bag just now in the library, they literally took flight.
That sounds brilliant, actually.
Thank you. Somehow I don't think the librarian will see it that way. I collect the books and remove the charm myself, except this isn't the first time one of my charms has threatened the peace of the library. Our Meat told Madame Scribner they were my books flying around, so she said that if I caused her any more trouble, she'd write to my parents. Perhaps you could get them for me. There are only 5. She won't be suspicious of a new student looking around.
Why did Army tell Madame Scribner that they were your books?
Oh, to be perfectly honest, I don't think he meant any harm. I think he was impressed, bragging on my behalf. Amit spends a lot of time gazing at the stars, but he knows a good charm when he sees one.
I suppose I could help, if I have the time.
Oh, I'd very much appreciate it. One of the books is my diary. I'd rather it not fall into the wrong hands. If you could collect them and bring them to me, I can remove the charm.
I'm going to have to use Accio to get to those books. Accio! Got it. Only 4 more to go.
Princess. Come on. Bingo. Here lies Princess Beautiful. So beautiful. Hey, that's perfect.
This must be Cressida's diary. I'd want this back too if I were her.
Where's her hair? Here lies Princess Beautiful, and she was so beautiful. Who died of baldness? Dang it! Shit. I'm sorry, man. Give me Princess hair. You all just think I'm in love with them. Oh, I can't do it. You're gonna have to spend the rest of your life in this witch's butt. If they think you like them, then use that. Embrace it. Find the least terrible princess you can. Play her some music, cook her a meal, smooth talk her until she likes you, and then get the hair.
Accio!
Marry a princess if you need to. Just get her hair.
She put a bow truckle on my head.
Oh, really? Where do we sit?
Accio! That's the last book. Now to take them back to Cressida.
Totally did it. Genuine princess hair. Hear that, Jake? All right, baby. You listen to me.
Nobody likes boring.
Hello, Cressida. I collected your books, including your diary.
Oh, what a relief! Thank you. I'll happily take the heavy lot off your hands now.
Here you are.
Well, lesson learned. I certainly won't be practicing any charms in the library again anytime soon. Now, to work out where I went wrong. Perhaps I should start brushing up on my Latin. Thank goodness some people are trustworthy. Certainly wouldn't want anyone but me reading my diary.
It's a relief to finally have an art.
Don't get me wrong, I know I'm ugly. If I had some beautiful hair, I couldn't stop.
Hey, witch. Does it have to be princess hair?
No.
Well then, shit. Get down!
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Prepare.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
You sure this tip is good, Rambo? Come on, you know I'm on the level. The Ice King is steaming the Delta Princess today. I sent it. Ninjas ain't real for nothing, ho-ho. Oh, now, ninjas are real. See? Ever since they fished this ninja visual out of the ditch, been bullying. Listen. And I think I'm gonna take off my booty. Just. Let's go. I got you like that. Quack, quack. He's the Ice King, all right. He's looking out for himself. Oh, the Ice King is so happy.
Revelio.
That's the use of logic. And you, Donna. How should we get safe out of here? Relax, you know, bro. This kid, ninja kid. Princess? 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 No princess here.
Not sure we should follow.
Princess? It's a trap.
Well, Revelio.
Wait, man. I feel uncomfortable slipping to the Ice King's personal stuff. Got the Ice King's diary. No. We can't leave this guy to jump, and yet we must.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Where are we gonna hide? In this filthy hamper!
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi-guys. Ugly and hairy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Good
think the Ministry banned underage sorcery. Can't trust the young.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcraft, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.